Hello and a very warm welcome. Saudi Practice 3 reaction as Max ends up fastest and maybe a possible penalty for Lewis Hamilton. Drivers warned about driving slowly. Lewis Hamilton driving slowly. Lewis is to blame and Bono is engineer, as they should have warned him. Now we like to dig out Nikita Mazepin for blocking drivers. Well, Lewis has done the same. Just turned my light on because, it's getting dark. Can barely read my writing. So Lewis massively blocks Mazepin. If that's in qualifying, it's a penalty. I doubt they'll give him a penalty because it's practice, but that's shocking. No excuses. I mean, what is he doing, Lewis Hamilton? An experienced driver. You're dawdling in the first sector and you nearly cause an aeroplane accident. Shocking. Maybe the steward should punish him and go hard if anyone else does that. Also, they get a penalty. Unacceptable. The good thing about Hamilton's session, though, he was on the hard tyre and 2/10 off. He's going to get pole. Obviously, he's got that Brazil engine in by the looks of it because he's rapid. Honda's obviously got an upgrade as Red Bulls are up there, AlphaTauris. Star of the session, Yuki Tsunoda with a P4. Saudi Arabia Practice 3 reaction, Max P1. Hamilton blocks Mazepin. Will it be a penalty? I'm not so sure. But it would set a precedent if they give one. P1 Max, obviously can win a title. Is he going to? It's not likely. P2 Lewis on the hard tyre. Surely he's going to get pole position. Mercedes donkey in. But he blocked Pierre Gasly. Then he blocks Nikita Mazepin in the space of 7 corners. For a driver of his experience, there's no excusing that. As a Lewis fan, I give an honest opinion. I always say that if Lewis does wrong, I'll call it out. It's shocking. There's no excuses for it. And if he gets a penalty, he would deserve a penalty. P3 Perez finally shows us something. P4 star of the session, Yuki Tsunoda. Obviously, Honda have brought upgrades because AlphaTauris are up there. P5 Gasly. 6 Bottas, not good enough. Leclerc 7th, good bounce back after the crash yesterday. 8th Sainz, 9th Ocon, 10th Norris. McLaren don't look too strong in practice. 11th Alonso, 12th Giovinazzi, 13th Raikkonen, 14th Ricciardo, 15th Lance Stroll, 16th George Russell, 17th Vettel. Aston Martin don't look good round here. 18th Latifi, 19th Mick Schumacher, 20th and last Nikita Mazepin. Did well to avoid Hamilton dawdling on the apex. I mean, if I was Mazepin, I'd be furious. We know everyone likes to dig out Nikita Mazepin, and he does block drivers too much. He never seems to learn. But this time, he's on the receiving end of getting blocked. If I was Mazepin, I'd be fuming. Honestly. It's so dangerous, that by Lewis. It'd be interesting to see what happens with that. Will anything happen? I'm not too sure, but because it's practice. If that was in qualifying, guarantee penalty. It's so dangerous, especially when they've been told, don't go slow. But they've only said, don't go slow in the last sector. It should be the whole track. That's my worry about this track, is like, you've got so many blind corners. Drivers dawdling like that. That will cause a big accident, so it needs to be addressed. The race director needs to be strong. Has he got the capabilities to do that? I'm not too sure, as we've seen in previous events, e.g. Spa. Join me in a couple of hours for qualifying for the Saudi Grand Prix. Surely it's going to be a Lewis pole with that engine.